Ah, ah, wow. Oh. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. It is I, the one and only Moop, here with a Q&A. I figure some people may have some biting questions and some indictments about what my life is, and who I am, or what I do. Welcome all to the stream. What's the background music? This is a battle against an otherworldly foe from Earthbound. There's a couple of the ones from the battle OSTs from these are like the battle OSTs from Earthbound. One of them is Otherworldly Foes, and this is one. The one I was gonna pick was Machines, because Machines are pretty sick. But I figured this one kind of, fits into like the quizzical nature of this. So today, I'm not gonna be sitting in this, I'm not gonna be sitting in this box. I'm gonna be here with this guy. This guy is gonna be down here. I think I might add a little thing that says, where is it? Make one real quick. The other Q&A thing got obliterated into next week, so give me just a moment to find a good one. Use. Let's see. We are also joined by the cat, who is sitting. Sorry, it's backwards for me. Right there. Child. Hey Perry. What a nerd. But we're gonna be chilling, and I'm gonna get some music up in just a moment. I am just going to make a little thing that just says ask me anything. I guess that's a better term for it. It's not really a Q&A, it's more of a ask me anything. Let's see. That should be good. Sorry, this is gonna take me a second. Probably should have gotten this ready. Okay, then we'll do this, 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 and finally this. Boom. Look at that. How beautiful. Ask me your questions and I shall answer them. With this. It's reversed for me because of the webcam. I have no idea, but god fucking damn it. Here is this guy. It's John Quiz. I might turn off my fan real quick. It's not really like cold here. Or it's not really warm in here, I should say. Ooh, baby. Alright. Blankets on real quick. I'm gonna turn on some music as well, so we can jam out. Let's see. Here we go. Game time. Ask me any questions and I shall answer them. I also might ask me some questions about what I'm going to be doing in the future regarding socializing and such. Because I have a plan. A ploy to deploy. I'm gonna move this a little farther down. But tell me if my mic sounds good. It should be same as usual, but let me find a good song. I have to be very careful which was. I'm not monetizing these. I'm just gonna play whatever music. Fuck it, just like. I guess I'll just go from the drawing stream playlist. I don't really care anymore. I have a couple of these from songs that are songs that are very popular, so there we go. Alright, now begins the questions. It is time. Behold, ask me your questions and I shall answer them. Depending. If they're inappropriate, then I will not answer them. In the meantime, I'll be looking at a little bit of Twitter. I will also have to show off a couple of things. For example, this beautiful image. Don't ask how I got this, by the way. I have no clue. There's a couple of images. Do you own an air fryer? I own 2. One of them is smaller, and we don't need it because we also got a big one. And the big one is like air fryer and then microwave oven on the bottom. So, do I own an air fryer? Buddy, I can answer that question twice. Yes and yes. I forget how good the One Shot soundtrack is. It's so good. I'm also gonna send out a notification to the people in the Discord real quick, just so people can see it. Just give me 1 second. There we go. Alright, sent out to the Discord. Cool. I also predict that this stream's not going to be too much of a long one. We already gone for 7 minutes. I've answered 2 questions now. But I was going to also explain a couple of things about, what were they? Social things. I saw a couple of people wanted me to, do a couple of events regarding collabing with people. There was one person who was like, oh, do you ever plan on collabing with anyone? That's the thing. I am not the type of person to go over and ask, like, a couple of other things. Like, oh, hey, like, Herb Messiah, do you want to do a collab? Because I don't know what I'm going to collab about. But the one thing, also, the one thing that I will say, I probably should shuffle this playlist. The one thing I will say about doing collabs is that I am absolutely down to do collabs. That Discord ping was a good idea. Good, because I have no idea if the notification got out on YouTube. It sometimes goes out, and then sometimes it just tells me to fuck off, so go check. People be joining, I don't really know. If people don't join, that's fine, it's a YouTube stream. It's not like it's not being pre-recorded or anything. Also kidding, of course it is being pre-recorded. Every single thing is archived, so anything that happens, I can always upload again. But, as I was saying, somebody brought up the question of will I ever collab with anyone, and this was like a couple streams ago. Also gonna... There we go. There we go, now I'm more focused, now I'm more in my element. You can see my, like, old lady blankets. But, as I was saying, the main thing about collabing with people is that I really want to collab with people this summer. I want to absolutely just go balls to the wall and just interact with as many YouTubers as possible. Because getting a good YouTube repertoire, you get invited to events so many times. Because think about, okay, very small chance. Imagine being friends with Ludwig or like Alphared. You get invited to events on the fly because they want content. And that's the one thing I want to push this summer, is content. Because I saw that Act 3 had their songs leaked. Like, or not leaked, they were, the work in progresses were sent by Hikita, and they're like, oh, check this out, it's for 7-1. That might be one of the only things that we get to hear from Act 3 before they release the first layer. Which, by the way, when Act 3's layer releases, the challenge is done. I am never fighting Minos ever again. Granted, I could totally just do it over and over again, but this summer I would absolutely love to push content. And the one thing I was thinking of was SMPs. Now, hold. I'm not talking Dream SMP, because... no. We don't interact with those types of people. I'm talking about, like... what was it? Bounce SMP. That's the one that Rubber Ross is in. And that's the one where I'm kind of like, it'd be fun, you know? Just do a couple of YouTube summer streams and just vibe out for a couple hours. Because here's the thing I want to do this summer. get YouTube videos done, and interact with as many YouTubers as possible. Now, granted, I'm not going to be interacting with YouTubers that are, like, super way out of my league. Like, I'm not going to be going over just a 1K subscriber channel and being like, hey, Alpha Red, do you want to do a funny challenge? No. Hell no. But, there must be a scripted because they gotta get content. Yeah. There's also the Quackity SMP that I was kind of eyeing, and I was like, probably, I don't know. But here's the thing. I want to interact with as many YouTubers as possible this summer and get my stuff out. I want my name to be heard at some point this summer by a major creator. Now, I am super down to, I'm super down to ever, like, collab with people. I am always down to collab. But here's the thing, is that I kind of want it so that way a person hits me up about collabing, or multiple people from my channel talk to a person and say, hey, would it be pretty cool if Moop interacted as a collab? I am super down to collab with anyone. The only issue is that I don't want to, and I don't want to sound like a dickhead here. Hear me out. I don't want to interact with, or like collab with those YouTubers. What the fuck am I kidding, actually? That's probably a really good idea. I was gonna say, the move gets verified. If I get verified on Twitter, I'm deleting my account. I was gonna say, it would be I probably wouldn't want to interact with anybody that's like a super small-time creator. I just realized that's a great idea. Fuck. Push out a couple of videos doing that. And promote other people's channels. I just decided that was going to be a good idea now, because I was like, oh, it might not be a good idea because the content might not be as crazy. I just realized that might be a great idea, so fuck, I might have to collab with some small-timers, like, oh, Ruduplex. Ruduplex, Water and Stickbug Enthusiast, a couple of the small-time people that have been coming through here and doing the Minos challenges. My god, I'm absolutely so down to do so many collabs. But, one second. I gotta get YouTube up on my phone. Set on my own Minecraft world yesterday, so far on direction. I just want to beat the game for the first time. I will say, sorry if I have to go over to my phone. Also, that's nice. Okay. Sorry, I couldn't hear myself think. So, here's the thing. Streamlabs will have messages that pop up right around here. However, for some reason it sends ghost messages. Well, they'll only appear on the overlay over here, but they won't show up in the chat, which is how I check if people have sent things. So occasionally a ghost message will show up, and I'll be like, oh, that sucks, and then I'll have to go on my phone and read it. So that's the reason why I have my phone open. So, apologies if I occasionally have to go like, ooh, that's what you said. You know what I mean? But, I'll have chat open on my phone. I am super down to collab with people. If you want to collab, here's the thing. I need a way to make sure that you can actually collab with me. In that, I need to know if you want to collab in the first place. Because how do I describe this? DM me on Twitter. I was thinking of some overcomplicated strategy. You want me to collab with you? DM me on Twitter. I will collab. I will definitely do some cool stuff. Dual live streams, I'm down. I probably won't be doing anything that's like, do you want to start an SMP? I don't want to do any long time stuff. Maybe like, oh, do you want to do a challenge and see how fast you can get from here to here in Ultra Kill or something? Perry. Oh, would it good be? Here, hold on, check this out. I summon cat. Yo, look at that. Now, sorry if I'm also scratching my nose a lot. There's a lot of tiny little furs kind of going out into the environment because I put that. You can't really see it on stream. There's a blue pillow right over there that Perry likes to sit on, and I put it here. And the only issue with that is that now there's a bunch of tiny hairs on my nose. Anyways, as I was saying, oh, actually, hold on. Perry, can you I don't think he wants to go onto his pillow. But as I was saying, like, I am the cat summoning ritual. Ooh. Cat is now comfy. Harry, I'm not gonna lie to you. I know you just got comfy. It is sweltering in this. I probably should have just. Go on the pillow. I'm gonna put the cat on the pillow real quick. Get up. Ooh, here, hold on. I'm gonna like roll back. It's my carpet. No. Here. I don't want to schmoove you around all too much. There you go. Good beat. Okay, he's sitting on a pillow and looking outside. I was super down to have the cat on my lap, and then I realized that I'm gonna sweat. Resurrection, let's go. Let's go. He's chilling. Anyways. Oh, Resurrections. I see the song. I forgot. God damn it. Anyways. Yes, if anyone would like to collab with me on small gigs, like, hey Moop, do you want to do a funny little challenge? See how fast we can do this. The one thing I don't want to do is don't have me do challenges related to Minos or Sisyphus. I hope you know that while that can sound like a fun challenge, like, oh, how fast can I beat Moop? Or something like that. Like, that could be a fun challenge for content. I'm bored out of my mind. Speaking of bored out of my mind, I'm gonna have to upload the new P rank while this is happening. Give me 1 second to swap here. Sorry if I look over at you guys in a very incredulous way. It's mainly because I am uploading content real quick. Sorry, I forgot to upload it. But the one thing I don't want to do is I don't want to do any more Minos or Sisyphus any more than I have to. The challenges were a fun idea, but it's grown to the point where I am seriously burnt out of my mind. When Act 3 gets released, I'm done. And I know I said like, oh, but you said that if anything about Ultra Kill Act 3 gets released, you would be done. I did say that. That is true, I did say that. But it's just like, the song got released and I was kind of just like, oh, I could just end the challenge right now. And then I was like, nah, probably not. We'll keep going. We'll keep going until later releases and then I'm done. But sorry, I'm uploading content now. Peak 44. But yeah, I fought Minos Prime literally more than, I think, 1,000 times. I think Minos has been fought more than 1,000 times. And that's not even kidding. Because remember the P-rank streams where I was like, how many times can I P-rank Minos in a row? Or like P-rank Minos all the time. We ended at 1,000. We ended at 1,000. I am no longer doing any more P-rank. Or do we end at 1,000 or do we end at 100? I don't know what we ended at. It might have been 100. To be fair, if it ended at 100, that's nearly a full year of Minos. Like, if you spread that out amongst the days, that could be almost a full year of Minos. You want to collab with me? Don't have me do Minos. Like, not only have I learned that boss to the point where I can do it probably blindfolded, I won't. Because fuck that. If it ever does happen, then cool, but if it ever gets to the point where you're like, hey, let's do a challenge that's like, hey, how fast can I fight Minos before, how fast can I get to Minos before, Moop defeats Minos or something like that. It's like, I'm not doing any more Minos. After this challenge is over, I'm seriously going to go back to 100%ing Ultra Kill, because I'm sick of fighting bosses. I am tired as all hell. I just want to do challenges that are like, for example, how fast can we get through fucking Prelude or whatever? How fast can we get through like layer 1? Because how fast can we do something that's just in base game and doesn't require any extra bullshit? Because I am so tired of prime bosses. When Act 3 gets released, I'm not going to be doing, oh, we're going to be fighting prime boss number 3 until this releases. No. When Act 3, first layer gets released. The challenge is not only over. I'm done fighting Minos and Sisyphus for the rest of my life. I am done, completely done. And I know it's a sad thing to say because I might drop viewers. That are still YouTube streams, and plus I can now, like, I have money. I can pay people to edit my videos now. And that's kind of what I want to do. So, I guess all I'm trying to say is, like, if you want me to collab on anything, if you wanted me to collab on another YouTuber's stream, then ask them first and see if it's okay. And if they don't answer, then who knows, it probably might be, I don't know. And then ask if, like, I'm chill with it. Because I'm super down to collab with anyone. Just don't try and push it. That's all I have to ask. Because if you're pushing it and you're going like, I mean, he could do a little bit of Minos. No. They want me to say, hey, can you do this? And I don't like it, then the answer is going to be no. But what was I going to say? That's pretty much all I have to say about that. Things I was going to say about the Bounce SMP and QSMP. I don't know how to get into those. I have barely played Minecraft since, I haven't played Minecraft in like 4 months. And I know that's not really saying much compared to a lot of people, but the last time I played was on a private Minecraft server that had like 2 people in it at most. And honestly, that just kind of sucks. I'm super down to collab with people. I just want to get this entire summer, I want to not be in this room playing Ultra Kill. I want to be in this room either collabing with people, talking with people, or literally going to do other things. Sorry, I just want the mic. Doing other things. So, you know, I'm not going to be playing Ultra Kill for all eternity. I'm not that kind of guy. I've been playing Tears of the Kingdom like a fucking madman for like 4 weeks now. Is what it feels like, at least. But if you ever want me to collab with somebody, just make sure it's okay. Make sure it's good. And also, I should mention, if you want me to collab with anyone, this is going to sound like a shill, and I swear it is, but it's not as well. Links down in the description. Twitter, Discord, all that stuff. You want to invite me to stuff? Then I'm down. The one thing I'm not going to be doing is like super small gigs or joining Minecraft servers or like Discord servers for a super long time. Like, I'm down to do like a Minecraft SMP for a very long time. I just don't want to join the Discord server. You know what I mean? It's because like that's a lot. It's a lot of stuff to keep attention of, and I'm a person whose attention span is about as short as a snail's eyeball. It's very small. It's very tiny and very minuscule. So, I mean, get me on collabs and I'm down to do it, but just make sure it's in the realm of possibility, because if you're pushing it, I'm not gonna collab. That's just how the world will rumble. And also, you don't need to pay me. I'm just gonna say it now. Like, if you want me on streams, you don't have to pay me. I'm not a person who wants to get paid for being in places, especially just like doing what I normally do, like talking and stuff. So, yeah, probably all I have to say about that. I guess we can move on to the other questions. There was a couple of questions a while ago. Let's see. A couple of things about, there's a couple of things, that were posted on the, what are they called? The videos. There's a couple of comments that I didn't respond to, but I actually want to talk about. Where was a good one? There was one that was pretty interesting that I kind of wanted to actually answer on stream. Oh, where was it? No, there was one that was really good. Shit. And also, I probably won't be hosting any more of those challenges, like the blackout challenges. I'm probably never going to be hosting those. Here's the issue with hosting those. Not only do I still owe a debt to somebody when Silksong comes out, but also, like, sure, a lot of people submitted, but there were some people that got pissed for losing. There's a couple of people that were like, I think, was it Water and Sick Bug Enthusiast? Who, granted, I owe a great deal of respect to, because he was doing the same challenge until P-2 releases. He's been doing fist-only challenges, and that's really cool. However, it was mainly for style, and they were kind of just like, oh, but I did it fist-only. It's like, not what we were judging on. We're judging on how stylish you did it. It doesn't matter how hard you made it on yourself. Like, how cool can you make the challenge in your favor? God, I love this song so much. It's so good. For context, this is Voyager by the Hotline Miami 2 soundtrack. I'm considering I'm putting a little thing here, right around that spot where my monster collection is, ironically. Which, by the way, I'll have to go put this one with the rest. But I'm gonna put a thing there that has all my like stuff. But I was gonna do Spotify, because Spotify might be a little bit easier. So, you never know. But I'm not monetizing these streams anymore. It's kind of just because, like, no one watches them. I mean, people watch the streams, but I'm not making money off of them because of the music I play. So I'm just like, why monetize them in the first place? I'm never going to get a copyright strike off of these, and even if I do, I'll just delete the stream. Doesn't matter. I have it archived anyways. But I guess we can start, moving on to other questions. If anyone in chat would like to ask some, I'm down to answer. You know what I'm gonna do, actually? This is gonna be very funky. I am going to go to the bathroom. Ask literally as many questions as possible. I am gonna go take a shit. I will put, not that one. God diddly damn it, Homer. Hold on a second. Boom. Okay, I'll ask questions when I get back. But I need to change. Oh, hold on. Go. Alright, start asking questions, and I will be back in a bit to answer them. BRB. I'm also gonna change the song to something that's not copyrighted. I don't care. I'll be right back. I paused it, whoops. The shit has been taken. Alright, give me 1 second. Yes, I did wash my hands. Get that out of the way. Alright. Back to question asking. What kind of content do you want to make? Mainly Let's Plays. It's mainly just because I want to get my brand out. I want to expand a little bit more, but I don't want to do it in a way that makes it feel artificial. So I'm kind of just like, nah. Let's Plays might be the best. I was also considering on doing short-term compilations and doing really hard things, like Lionel hunting and Cheers the Kingdom. I have a couple of things for that. I even already made the thumbnail for it. Editing, it's gonna be hell, but flashing light. The huh? I'm not tripping, right? There was a flashing light. My fan's not on. But anyways, as I was saying, the main content I want to push has to be Let's Plays. I want to get my brand out. I want to expand. Also, doing compilations and maybe some more variety content, like cooking. I want to do some cooking streams or some cooking content. It'd be fun. It'd be really good. Although it is very indeterminate on the future. What I might do, I'll do the challenge, and then with the audience that has built my little, like, base, I will then expand from there. Minos will provide my base, and I'll just keep going from there. But we'll see in the future. Favorite level in Ultra Kill? I would have to say 4-3, because it's just kind of fun with the Whiplash. Although, it's kind of hard for me to say, like, what my favorite level in Ultra Kill is after doing that fucking challenge that was like, yeah, you go through every difficulty on every single save file and every single thing and every this, every that. It's hard for me to pick a good level because I kind of am sick of all of them. It'll probably be like 4-3. I'm trying to think of what another good one was. 6-1 is pretty fun. I would probably also say, like, one of the Prelude levels. Because Prelude is just really, really fun. It's just, like, a nice little roundabout. Just a nice little, just talk around the town, you just go about. And it feels simple. It just feels super simple. You just go in, and you kill a couple of enemies. None of this having to worry about hard damage. You just, if you get hit, get some blood. Stuff like that. Favorite boss to fight and favorite enemy to fight. My favorite enemy to fight is... That one's also tough because I don't really know what I'm supposed to say. I guess, like, Maurice. Like, Maurice is pretty fun to fight. And favorite boss fight would have to be either A, Minos Prime, or B, V2, but only Clear to Loon V2, because it's the only one I can really handle. And, like, I used to be, like, really... I used to hate V2, and I think it is still, like, a kind of meh fight for me, but Clear to Loon's fine. And, I guess the Maurices are easy, because it's, like, it's super fun to just dog on them. Like, there's so many ways you can insta-kill them. Prelude is kind of boring since there are no enemies. I kind of find it to be the opposite. It's like, it feels like there's quite a lot of enemies that kind of packed into that small area. Lust is easily my least favorite, and it's one of my favorite design-wise. Like, Lust, in terms of enemy design and enemy placement, is horrible for P ranking. I think he sees a fly. But, it's like, I think Lust is, like, my least favorite. Prelude and Greed are probably my favorites, because they're pretty fun. Actually, no. Probably, probably, like, Limbo might be a good one for me. I don't know, it's just, like, it's hard for me to say which levels I like, because it's also just determined on, like, how I'm feeling that day. If I'm feeling annoyed, I'm not playing Ultra Kill. Pretty much all I have to say. What kind of music do you listen to on your own? That's a pretty good one. Mainly a lot of like, how do I describe this? Headcanon songs. Does anyone know what I mean? Headcanon songs. You have a couple of characters in your brain, you listen to a song, and you can kind of like picture them doing something to the beat of the song. That's the best way I can describe it. Granted, that doesn't really narrow it down. Forgot I also put the Ocarina of Time OST on here. Anyways, I love this song so much. But yeah, like headcanon songs, I think another one's a good one is chill songs. In fact, you know what? I don't care if this gets copyrighted. Where is it? Oh, I thought I had it on this playlist. Hold on, shop music, pause for a second. Yes, here we go. Yes! My music taste is basically just loud. This is, what you're about to hear is one of my favorite chill songs of all time. I'm gonna turn it up all the way. I'll tell you the band afterwards, and the songs and such. Listen to this bit. Oh, it's so good. It's just that nice feeling of like taking a breath of fresh air. Just perfect, pure oxygen. I don't know how to put it any other way. It's so good. Sorry, I'm gonna have to look at something in chat because it ghost messages. That one right there, but I can't read it because my eyes don't dilate that fast. But oh my god, it's so good. So this is a Brazilian band called Catavento, and they are one of my favorite song creators of all time. Turn it down a little bit. And the song that's playing now is called F5. It is a super chill track. If you can't spell Catavento or just don't really know anything about it, Honey Bomb Records. If you just look up them, pick the one with the person with like the really long hair that looks like they're walking out the door, and they're wearing the red sweatshirt. It's like the perfect chill song. And it's a whole playlist that just sounds like you're just walking down the street or something. And by the way, I'm going to skip to the end of the song. So this is the end of the song. And these are the transitions between songs. Listen to this. So, still an F5, right? And then... Are you ready? Listen to the transition. Instantly segues into the next song. It's beautiful. Such a good album, and unfortunately I can't play it all too much or else I'm going to get copyright killed. So we're going to go back to... I don't want to listen to this. Shuffle the... Hold on. Here we go. But yeah, those kind... He's got one. Good Japanese one. Like Japanese music is pretty good. I also like indie rock. Indie rock is an especially good one for me. Ginger Root. Oh yeah. Gotta fly. Let's go. But drum and bass breakcore, but I also love the Hollow Knight soundtrack. Fair. Honestly, fair. It's like drum and bass. I have such a fucked album if you listen to my playlist, it's a mix between the chillest jams and the most panic attack inducing shit you'll ever hear in your entire life. It is such a chaotic mix. If I know if I'm in the mood for anything great. Same for me. Same for me, except like everything is never good for me. Like it has to be one specific thing. Apart from hip hop. I'm not dying, I swear. I was gonna say. Rat. Hey. Good. I don't know he's eating back there, and I'm kind of scared. I hate mumble rap. Mumble rap and this is gonna sound really weird. Modern hip hop, like the ones that all the fucking Zoomers are listening to. Oh my lord, that stuff is just dismal to listen to. It's like I saw a person in band, or a person at a concert, and they played some pretty good songs, and it wasn't like the most modern hip hop. There was one that was very recent that they sung, but it was good. But I don't know. There's also a couple of other ones, YouTuber bands, and I don't want to say that to be like rude or anything, because it's just like, oh, I hate it because it's a YouTuber. Grr. No, it's mainly just because like I don't like associating a YouTuber with a song, because then I can only hear it as the YouTuber. If you presented me like Wilbur Soot's band or whatever, I listened to her most recent song. Not bad. And I don't watch Wilbur Soot at all. So when I was listening to it, I was like, not a bad song. It's pretty good. But if you told me that it was Wilbur Soot and you showed me a Wilbur Soot video, I would get sick of him instantly. Old school hip hop is good, but modern stuff is absolutely atrocious. Yeah. It's you have to keep a delicate balance of them, or else it becomes like if you listen to old school hip hop, you're a boomer. You listen to modern hip hop, then you're a zoomer. And no matter which way you do it, people are gonna hate you for it. And I'm just like, the whole point of music meant to be like transformative. I think he got into the treats, which is probably why he's around there. But why am I drank a monster literally 5 minutes ago. What it feels like, at least. I drank a monster before the stream even started, so like 45 minutes ago. I don't know why I'm tired. It's only 2 in the morning, but yeah, another thing I don't like is, I forgot the name of this type of song. There was one type of song I don't like as well. I forget what it is. Oh yeah, this is gonna sound really dumb. I want you to imagine a show, and then I want you to imagine like a final battle that's happening in that show. And it has to be like an animated one specifically, like Gravity Falls or like Amphibia. I don't know if they have any big fights in them. I want you to imagine like the final absolutely big fight, and they make a remix of the theme song. That's the kind of shit I hate. Give me some fucking DMB for Christ's sake. I want some just absolute go ham with it. I don't want to hear a remix of the song because it's supposed to be empowering. No, I want to fucking just Gone to Raw Hardstyle for about a day and stopped entirely. I think the ones that I stopped listening to a lot was classical music. I used to listen to that classical music that makes you feel like a villain, and I was just kind of like, no, you're just an edgy bitch, stop listening to it. And I was like, fine by me. And if I listen to it now, it's not bad, but I'm also just like, never gonna play that on any streams. Be like, ah yes, I am evil guy, haha. It is I, the Phantom of the Opera. Haha. Anyways. I think it's time to move on to our next question, because this has been going on for approximately minutes, and I would like to move on to another one. Why is my Wi-Fi adapter doing a funny? Wi-Fi adapter is doing a funny little thing. Doing a little bit. Oh, we didn't get any new questions in the meantime. Alright, I guess we shall wait till another question shows up. Give me just 1 second to Creature is moving. The woods. To the woods with him. There we go. Okay, I'm also gonna look at a couple of things that are also on the I'm gonna check a couple of things that were from the me looking at the oh, what was it? I'm gonna look at the couple of questions that were on the YouTube and just answer those. Oh, I already responded to like a lot of them. Whoops. Oh, I actually wanted to mention this because this is hilarious. Moop Discord member should call Mooptonians. Fair enough. I also... Hold on. What was the definition of Moop? Somebody told me this recently at a party, and it was pretty interesting. Moop acronym. Matter out of place. Or its maximum out of pocket, depending. So it's called matter out of place. Anything that is not originally of the land in which our event takes place. So it's basically like if, for example, you see a concrete block in the middle of a forest. That's kind of how it is. Because it's like, you know, it's just in the middle of nowhere. And it's mainly said by like people who attend Burning Man and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm looking at this right now and it says, leave no traces for Burning Man. The devil is Moop. And I'm like, I am matter out of place. How am I here? That thing. Right there. On your pillow? Down there. You being weird. Funky, baby. Just stop putting it off and just -1. Go for it if you want. I mean, I don't want to brag or anything, but I think 6-1 is pretty easy. It's a very easy level. Very easy to do. No, it's not. It's a pretty tough level, all things considered. I tried P-ranking it recently as just like a joke, because I was trying to P-rank and beat all my previous records because one of my friends got Ultra Kill and I was bored, so I was like, might as well play Ultra Kill as well. And 6-1, 6-1, I can kill the hideous masses in like one hit, but man, that whole level is hard. It's long. That's exactly the whole reason why I don't want to do fucking the whole entirety of Sisyphus's fight. There was somebody who was complaining about why I'm not doing the whole Sisyphus thing, and I'm like, do you want to fight Sisyphus for 43 days in a row? Now going to 44? Because the answer should be no. Because, no. Not doing that. I forgot I had this on my playlist. Okay, I'm done. Anyways, no more questions in. I'm gonna turn it down just a wee bit, because it seems like it's a little loud. Alright, but now begins the section where ask me all your questions. And I mean, like, seriously, ask like 3 of them in a row and I'll answer all of them. Because it's nice to just have a backlog of questions as well. I should have prepared some before the stream. The only one I prepared was the collab one, because someone asked it in a previous stream. But, you know, I should probably exercise. I'm looking at this, and this is not muscle. Like I'm flexing it. All right, guess this one. Like nothing. One thing I probably should do this summer is also get better in shape. I'm not a person who's very fat. Like, look at this. Like, this isn't fat, right? It's a nice arm, but I'm kind of just like I sweat when I jog. Like, sweat. It's difficult to think of questions. No, just think of some. To be fair, they could also just be like, hey Moop, what's your favorite color? The answer to that is hot pink. Because it's rad. Hot pink is such a good color, though. Speaking of colors, I wanted to draw some more this summer, but I don't really know what to draw. One thing I kind of want to do is more ones like this. It's an Elden Ring one, and it's the cover art. But I did it with like a little corporate style, kind of. What's your cyber grind high score? This one's interesting. I have not actually tried my cyber grind score in a bit. My the best I've ever done on standard was 61, and I'm fine with that. No more cyber grind for me. 61 is perfect. It's at that range where it's like absolutely insane. We already know in the Voyager. It's really big, and I don't gotta worry about it. Your favorite word in the dictionary? I'd say slick. Slick is a good word. Like, let's look at slick definition. Of an action or thing done or operating in an impressively smooth, efficient, and apparently effortless way. Smooth and glossy. Real slick. Here you start with marine life. A small smear of a patch of a glossy wet substance, especially a cosmetic. Interesting. I think slick's pretty good. But yeah, it's pretty much like polished and superficial. What's your least favorite? What is my least word? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I had it all planned in my brain, I just completely forgot. I got no clue. I was gonna say like, oh, I might have a... Let me look up... words. No, not words for terrible, I'm meaning bad. You know, but how about, oh, I use all of those, fuck. I got nothing. I don't have a least favorite word. Oh, I know what my least favorite word is. Lolly. As in the definition for a person who is most assuredly underage in anime. The coolest number is 7, and that's effects. What's the ugliest? 12, I don't know. None of questions like those, it's hard for me to answer. Favorite secret level? Favorite secret level? I would say the fishing one, but I spent way more time in that one than I should. I could give you my least favorite, and that's Clash of the Bandicoot, because of the fucking box sequence. Having to do all the boxes, unlock it. Ouch. Ouch. I could also say P-2, because technically that's a secret level. My favorite secret level, I could say P-1, because that's technically a secret level. It has a secret level exit, and it requires that you do a specific set of things in order to get it. That or probably probably something Wicked This Way Comes. Like, those two are pretty good. But I got nothing there. Sort of meant single digit numbers, otherwise there's infinite others otherwise. How about 4? 4 I don't like. I don't like the number 4. Mainly because every single time I see that it's the minute of 40 in an hour, 6 is the ugliest. I think 4 is mainly just because, like, 4 is like, how do I describe this? Every single time I look at the clock and it says like something 4 something, like, oh, it's 6:43 or something like that. I don't know why 4 in my brain is just not a good number. I am discussing why I hate the number 4. 5 is a spectacular number though. 5 is really cool. Because when it reaches like 50, you're like, oh yeah. I don't know why my brain likes this so much. When it reaches 3, it's like middle. It's like, how do I describe this? 3 is the Wednesday of an hour. That is the most fucked thing I've ever said in my entire life. I really just gone and said that, huh? That 3 in an hour, or 30 in an hour, is the Wednesday of an hour. What the fuck has my life become? And by the way, 4 is not a Thursday, comparatively. 4 is the Tuesday of it all. And then 5 is the Friday, and that's when it gets good. And then, you know, the next hour is awesome, because it's 6. And then it's the next hour, and it's Saturday. Cool. I guess let's move off of the topic of numbers, because we're going to be here for all eternity if you ask me any single-digit questions. So I am going to check Twitter while you guys berate me with questions for a little bit. Then I'll look up and I'll be like, whoa, questions, and I'll answer them. Just a moment. Did it ghost message me again? Hold on. Nope, it didn't ghost message me. No one's asking any questions. Come on, give me what's your favorite color. Give me what do you think about this game. Give me stuff. Give me stuff before I keep showing pictures of Perry. Which I know isn't a bad thing, but like... Look at that thing. Favorite enemy design? Sword Machine. Sword Machine's awesome. I love his design. He's a lanky boy, much like I. Ow! Fuck. I popped my arm by like twisting it one way, just ever so slightly, and the whole thing just... Okay, now it feels good. That's nice. Sword Machine's a really cool design. Like, either that or, Strays. I like the Stray design a bit. It's not bad. Or Street Cleaners. Street Cleaners are also cool. I just think, like in terms of everything, like, Street Cleaners or Sword Machine are my favorites. Like, I don't like any of the demons, per se. Like, Cerberus and, Hideous Mass and stuff like that. I guess Leviathan's cool. That's pretty much it. And to replace your arm with a sword. I can already make the sounds, baby. I actually want to hear how that sounds. Not too bad. I can do it a lot better if I like do this over and over again, but like, ow, that hurt. My baby. He is there. Child. It's backwards. I swear to God, it's backwards. Like, I think I'm going, oh, look, I'm going the right. Going to the left. The best way I can describe it. I'm just like, I could just flip the camera. Then it would look weird. Funky. And not right. Because everything would be backwards. Gotten so much worse at Ultra Killer Strip. Died twice while fighting. Crazy. There's been a couple of times where I went over and I tried to fight Minos and I'm just like, I can't. I have to wait an hour before I can fight them or some shit. I could also like go and just play Ultra Kill Cyber Grind for a little bit. But no, I don't wanna. I really don't wanna. Give me 1 second to check some. Yep. Friend wants a link to the stream so you get questions. Yeah. Go ahead, ask me what you want. I swear I'm not short. Wow, it smells bad when I sit down like this. That is not what you like to smell. Oh, it's turgid ass. Either that or just sweat. It is getting hot. Summer. It's 2 in the morning and it's only 60 degrees. I might just open a window. Heck. I'm gonna go open my window. 1 second. That's all plugged in. Hot in this room. I'm just so hot in this room. It won't pick up. Won't fit. This gonna have to do. Oh, that's so much better. I know you might hear my fan, but it just got so much better in here. Favorite ultra kill weapon? Shotgun. What kind of does a dastardly devil up to now? Answering questions as per usual. My favorite ultra kill weapon's easily shotgun. I love it. It's delightful. Least favorite level, the P rank. Bridge burner. Easy. It's either that or 4-2 goddamn the sun. Fuck those levels. Fuck those levels. I hate them. They're bad. Ah! Bridge burner isn't so bad. 6-2. Ah! Make me angry. Ah! Every single time I do 6-2, I am pissed. I hate it. Ah! That's the reason why I was hesitant to say 4-2 was my favorite level, because I'm like, oh, the first level's awesome. Oh, but that second one. Dude, fuck 6-2. I'm so mad. It's too big. It's too big, and everything's spaced out in a way that doesn't make it feel good to speedrun. The sand. And that also spawned the stupid fucking stalkers, which then showed up in P-3, which... Mad! Florida, Florida Shoe Bridge, like, so much. Bridge Burner is, like, fine. Bridge Burner is just not my favorite level to P rank because it's just kind of annoying. But 4-2. Ah! Mad! Sorry if that's very loud. I don't really care. Wait, tune into these streams, baby. Yeah, 4-2. Oh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts. Favorite layer in Ultra Kill for Ultra Kill and design. Limbo. I like Limbo. Limbo's a cool, fun, little, just, it's like a bite-sized treat and it's good. And then also, Heresy. Both of those are probably my favorites. Because Limbo is like, it's the perfect mix between like, you get one level that's, you know, easy, one level that's pretty difficult, one level that's like the big level, and then a boss level that's pretty fun. Like, it's like the perfect mix of all of those. It's beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful. And then least favorite's Lust. I hate trying to speedrun Lust. It's so annoying. Least favorite level ever. I would still have to say like least favorite level would have to go to 4-2. It's just like everything is spaced out in a way that makes it super annoying in order to like do all the cool stuff, and like it just don't. It's hard for me to explain, but every single time I try and speedrun it, it's just super annoying. So I guess that's my whole take on it. But favorite level is what would be my favorite level? Favorite level in Ultra Kill. Wow. I don't even know what my favorite level would be. I'm trying to think about it, and I thought my least favorite, it's easy, 4-2, but like, what would be my favorite? It would probably be like 4-1, to be honest. 4-1 is just such a cool atmosphere, and it's also just very nice. It's just a pleasant walk in the park, comparatively. It's not like this is... Midge. Alright. Throw me some questions that aren't Ultra Kill related. Give me some questions that are curveball me. Which standard enemy has your favorite design? I guess Street Cleaner. If you, I mean, I guess you consider Sword Machine after the boss fight to be a standard one than that. Do you like horror? That's a very interesting question because my answer lies depending on which horror it is. Like, Five Nights at Freddy's 1 horror, My House.wad horror, what's the next one? What was I thinking of? Spooky's House of Jump Scares horror. Those are all three of my favorites because all three of those, and I say FNAF 1 specifically, because they don't add lore in your face at all. Like Spooky's House of Jump Scares, there's a couple of messages, but it's fun. It's just a nice, fun little horror game, and you can occasionally just get that moment where you're like, whoa! You know what I mean? My House.wad, oh, those jump scares. Ooh, they are perfectly spaced in a way that makes it feel like they are actually jump scares that are meant to scare you. That is such good design. And it doesn't feel like it's shoved in your face. It genuinely feels like it's actually scary as fuck. Because it's, how do I describe this? You take a setting, and it crunches it and then differs it in a way that you're not expecting. Like, if anyone's seen the video, or has played it, that one section where it's like the back rooms, like the liminal hotel area, and it has the giant Cerberus, perfectly designed, perfectly executed. Take a weird thing and put it into a weird space that both don't mix. That's what I love. And then, what was the other one I mentioned? Oh, fuck, did I just forget? FNAF 1. FNAF 1 is just really good because it actually gives you a sense of, like, fear. FNAF 1 was more on unsettling environment rather than cheap scares for its frighteningness. Exactly. having atmosphere is a really good way to scare the fuck out of the player. I don't like the horror that I hate with a burning passion is ironic horror, or like joke horror. It's like the kind of shit where it's like Poppy's Playtime, Garten of Bon. That's the one, right? Garden of Bonbon. Those two, fucking horrible. And I'm gonna say it, Bendy and the Ink Machine. I do not like Bendy and the Ink Machine. I don't hate it. I think it is a cool idea. But you know what they did? Here is the player, right? I don't want to do it with that. I'm actually gonna save that for later. So this is the player, right? On this side, you have the normal average player. Perfectly normal. Don't mind that little dent there. That's actually meant to be there. So this is the player, right? This is after playing a little bit. You just get that nice little divot of lore that gets lodged into your brain, and you know it, but it's not so crazy, right? Notice how it's only pink. It's only one thing. You can memorize it easily, and it's easy to understand. This is what happens when you get a game that's a bunch of different lore. See all this, all the different colors? It may look cool, but it's not adding enough substance to actually make it a cool game. All this is turning into just pure unbridled unfocusedness. Because all this is just different sections of lore that are being crammed into your brain. Indirect lore in horror is the best way you can do it. If you're shoving it in like this, it's not a pretty sight. If you gently over time kind of push it just ever so slightly, giving you just breadcrumbs, maybe a bit of a big drop that can actually say, hey, I can piece that two together, and then just keep on going and going and going. That is a perfect way to do it. It's just having it be breadcrumbs. Pick up the pieces, assemble it yourself. Don't do this shit where it's like, hey, we're a horror game, so obviously we just gotta like fucking... Here, hold on. Oh, here, let me take my horror real quick. Here's the lore, by the way. Do what I mean? They're just jamming it into your brain. Don't do that. Breadcrumb it. Make the people piece it. Oh, sorry. Let's get back to it. Favorite food. Burgers. In structure. My favorite type of burger? The kofta burger. A Lebanese meal. Perfectly ground spices into a nice mulch of ground beef. Presented and preferred and perfected in a way that makes it so it's perfectly crisp on the outside. The cheese gently draped over and simmered. Not melted, simmered on top of it. And the buns perfectly crisp. Laziz, L-A-Z-I-Z, is the perfect place for kofta burgers. Kofta, by the way, is K-A-F-T-A. They are so good. It's beautiful. It's so good. Opinions on Hollow Knight. That is a 10 out of 10 game right there. I think let me... Did I... Hold on, I have something here. Give me 1 second. Where did I put Hollow Knight on my list? Also, it's getting a bit loud. Let me look something up real quick. Where did I put this on my list? I have Hollow Knight on here. Hollow Knight I put as a 9. And I put it as a 9 specifically because there's a couple of sections that feel like that I don't want to do, and they just kind of feel like just people who want a really big challenge, but they kind of made it so the challenge just feels way too impossible for even players who want a challenge. Like Nightmare King Grim. Ow. Ow. Ouch. The Pantheons. Ow. And I get it as boss rush, but like, fuck's sake. Don't add a, like, I don't know how to describe this. Don't add a new boss to the end of the Pantheon. Such a bad idea. It makes it like I gotta do the whole thing again and learn their movesets. I put it as a 9, but everything else is brilliant. It's perfect. What else was I gonna say? The stuff about hold on, sorry, give me 1 second. Hold on. I think a Portal. That's a really good game. Sorry, I was gonna say, which game is your favorite story / lore? Favorite story / lore? Ah, that's a weird one. What would be my favorite session? Give me 1 second. One second. Oh, the bug has been installed. Yeah, go fuck yourself, dude. Look at that! Wow, would you look at that? How pathetic. Oh my god, guys. The bug has been installed on my channel. Oh no! Whatever shall I do? Oh, like the Moop got him, yeah. Fucking... Fuck shit get hit? Moron? Oh good heavens, my PC is gonna be hacked now. Yikes. The bug has been installed! Anyways. Sorry about that. I had to take a little break. Which game is your favorite story / lore? I don't remember. Fuck. I just closed out of Chrome. Sorry about that. Give me 1 second, folks. I'm also gonna skip this song because it's gonna be going on for a bit. Oh, yes, I want this. Anyways. What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? Here's story / lore. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked a lot. I get my brain in the headspace that I needed to. Let me actually look at my like Steam and see what I like. Oh, fuck's sake, hold on. I hate the fucking family view on Steam. Give me a second. Hold up. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked a lot. Just give me a sec. Testing out family sharing for a bit. There we go. Cool. My favorite story / lore? Dark Souls. I'm so sorry it took me so long to get to that question. Getting sidetracked a lot. It would have to be Dark Souls. It is easily one of my favorite games of all time. It's just so it's perfect. It's beautiful. But it's one of my favorite games of all time. It is one of my favorite games of all time. Who am I kidding? What do you think of Portal? Portal 1, I'd say, is like Portal 1 is just a nice bite-sized game you can get out in like maybe 2 hours. It's not all too crazy. I don't think it's anything too obscene or insane. Man, Portal 2. That's a good game. That's a really good game. What did I put that on the... What did I put that on the thing? I put that as a 8. And I said, Wheatley go muihihi. And I put that as an 8, not because of my favorite game of all time. I don't like puzzle games. But Portal 2 was a really good game. It's super cool. I love it. He said the name of the game in the video game. Hey, what? There was what was it? There was a during my graduation, they said the slogan of the school, right? They said the slogan of the school in the graduation. I'm not gonna say it because then people could triangulate my position. They said the slogan, and then everybody, and then me and my friends were just like, they said the name of the movie in the movie, guys. They said the name of the graduation in the graduation. It's beautiful. Portal as a whole is a really good series. Oh yeah, absolutely. Portal 1 is a 7 or an 8 out of 10. Portal 2 is a 9 out of 9. I put Portal as a 7 and then Portal 2 as an 8, and I feel like that's appropriate, considering I'm not a type of person that enjoys puzzle games, but those games are really good. Like, I'm a person who's played those games, and I'm like, we're good. I'm also looking through my game stuff. I'm trying to find, like, I'm trying to look through, like, all the stuff. I forgot. I had a Uno as a 1 on the ratings, and it just says you have Uno as the notes. How funny. Oh, by the way, if my YouTube did actually get hacked, so be it. I could just re-upload to a different channel, and then you guys can see me there. But anyways, I wanted to comment on that real quick before anyone was kind of like, whoa. I guess, but anyways. I guess anyways, after that, I don't really got anything else really to say. If anyone else wanted to pummel some questions in, I'm very happy to answer them. Yes, hold on a sec. I'm checking a couple of things. Sorry, the person who tried hacking my account made 3 videos total, and they are all very cringy shit Minecraft videos. My stream got hacked, guys. Ooh. Sorry. It's rare for those things to happen, and you know what? When they do, it's funny. It's funny as fuck. What's your favorite category of game? I love. No, I love big, crazy, flashy games. Big, crazy, flashy games. Not calling you over. I'm sorry. Sorry, Perry. Follow-up question. What's your top game in that category? I like big, flashy games. My favorite game in that category is RYM 9000. Ooh, baby. I guess second up would be Katana Zero, but RYM 9000, it feels like one of those games that I can play and I can just understand everything about it, and everyone's like, what the fuck am I looking at? I guess another one is like fantasy and like those types of RPGs. Favorite one in the category, easy, Dark Souls. Second one would probably be Tears of the Kingdom, and then third would be Dark Souls 3. But big flashy ones are RYM 9000, then Katana Zero, and then maybe Hotline Miami, but that's hard for me to say because I don't like Hotline Miami's gameplay, despite the fact I'm in love with the game. It's kind of hard for me to say that I like Hotline Miami gameplay. It's just not the best. It's honestly kind of meh. I guess also Sekiro is also badass. La Creatora is lead. I'm looking at a couple of things. I guess what would be another game I rated highly on my things? Oh, Tunic. Tunic is also a really good fantasy game. I love that game. I like racing games for working at a time. I like games, for action games, I like flashy ones. For fantasy games, I like secret finding ones. Because RYM 9000 and Tunic both scratch that itch perfectly. It's downright criminal how much they get into my brain. 4K's on 4K hours on Geometry Dash. God motherfucking damn. I think I remember playing a lot of Geometry Dash back in the past, and I made a couple of levels, but I could never get into it. Not only was I never with the rhythm, but also most of the levels that I played were also kind of like those levels where it's like, oh yeah, well we're gonna make a level that kind of sounds like it goes to the rhythm, but it just vaguely looks like a song. But the shit that people have been doing where they're like making videos in Geometry Dash, Bruh. That's insane. The illusion one that I saw, or like the one that made like 3D objects that was like 10 bajillion things. Oh my god. It was insane. People have like 10k hours in that game. I was gonna say, yeah. Like that's not even the highest amount. Like I may have 1,000 hours in TF2. That's just scratching the surface. I guess let's get some other questions in. How about questions about me? Get some questions to me. I guess not like what my favorite games are. Some questions about a bunch of other shit. What Nix is crazy? I think I've heard about that guy. What's up real quick? GD. Yeah, he's the one who generated the videos. That's the one I'm thinking of. Lack of an update really drives people to their maximum potential. GD, examples, GD and Ultra Kill. TF2 as well. TF2 is a pretty good one. I'm looking at a couple of looking at a couple of things about Sputniks, but yeah, I've seen a couple of his videos. The one I watched was the making videos and Ultra Kill. Pretty fun. One second to check a couple of things. Sorry, just checking one or two more. Is this on? Why is it going on my alternate account? What? Weird. Huh. Weird. Sorry, it's saying it wants to update my two-factor authentication, but sorry, updated. This song is beautiful. Oh, this song's really good. There's some questions in about me. Ooh, 5,000 hours of watch time. Thank you all. What's your favorite time of year? 2 to 3 month splits. Easily. October, September. Am I a moron? Did I just forget November? Hold on. I just fucking blanked. October, November, December. I said September. I'm sorry. My brain is... I'm not doing the best right now. My head's in a different spot in time. Well, I'm gonna look at a couple of things because someone sent a message and it ghosted it. October, November, December. That is the perfect range. This September, October, November, easy. That's a good one too. I don't like January all too much. January's kind of annoying. Okay, that's the one. But yeah, that kind of range is super nice. I guess if you also consider February, March, and April, that range is also good, only because it's spring. But June, July, and August fucking suck. They are terrible months. It's because it's hot, it's sweaty, and then August is hot and sweaty, but it looks nice. Bottom to make time even better. Oh, absolutely. Dude, I really want it to be August over here, but now I gotta bear through all of summer, which is gonna fucking suck. It's only June 5th where I am, so I gotta bear through the hell. Also, sorry, I'm tossing my own Hank around. This is, by the way, if anyone wants something to draw that about my channel, this is my Hank. This is my Hank. It's a bismuth skull, or it kind of looks like bismuth. I'm not sure what it is. I got it at a cool rock shop. It looked pretty interesting. It was only like 10 bucks. So, it might just be shitty plastic, but it feels weighty. Like, where I live, it's summer in December. Oh. I hate summer with a burning passion. Favorite, something out of anything in the universe. I like continuity. That's gonna be a weird concept for me to say. The main reason why I like continuity is that I believe that after this universe eventually dies and passes out, that we're gonna get another universe after that. Granted, we won't be the same people, but I believe there's gonna be another universe after that. And that's that hope. Continuity is a good thing to have. It makes it so it's recognizable. Even in just like movies and games and stuff like that. Like continuity between, like, for example, continuity between things like fucking, what are they called? Games like Tears of the Kingdom, where the Lonely Apple and Kakariko Village finally got a partner. Just continuity. Such a basic term that it feels good. It's like hope in some capacity. List of seasons worst to best: summer, winter, spring, autumn. I would have to disagree, but only a little bit. Summer, absolute fucking worst. Summer can go die. I would say autumn would maybe be, for me at least. Then winter, then spring. I think spring is the absolute best. And winter, like, oh, it's just as good. Autumn's fine. I don't like autumn all too much because it's directly after summer, so I'm sweating my ass off. But it's nice. It's getting to the cool temperatures. Summer is terrible. It's horrible. Oh, spring and winter. That's fair. I just don't like autumn all too much. It's not like it's the absolute worst. I can bear through autumn, but there are some that I'm kind of just like, oy vey. That's what I was saying. Continuity is a great thing. Continuity is something that we should all look forward to. This thing is covered in oil, by the way, so my hands are not oily because it's made to look at it's made to make it shimmer. Kind of just rubbing off the oil around all the shiny parts. What an excellent song. I might eventually, you know what I might do eventually? I might eventually ask people if they want to draw a banner using Agario. Anyone, or is it Agario? I think it's, no, Agario is the fucking... Yeah, Agario is the dot game. I'm thinking of, summer sucks, winter is okay if it's a little too cold, spring's alright, but autumn is pretty... Fuck. Fair. Fair enough. I kind of consider, like, winter and spring for me to be perfectly in between. And then, like, autumn's just a little worse, but not by much. It's like, winter and spring are Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2. Autumn is Elden Ring. And summer is fucking Dark Souls 2. I love Dark Souls 1 and 3. Those are super cool games. And then Elden Ring is like cool, but I don't feel like it lives up to that kind of momentum for me as Dark Souls 1 or Dark Souls 3. It's like a 9 out of 10 on a 10 out of 10 scale. Summer's 1 out of 10. Summer can go Dio. Summer can go jump off cliff. I hate it. It's terrible. Yes, I sure do love to sweat and have my skin literally burn. It's like, oh, but you get frostbite. Who the fuck is gonna be standing out in the cold so long to the point where they're like, oh god, I probably should not seek shelter and just go get frostbite. If you're a dumbass, then winter's probably your least favorite. Because if you're a dumbass and you're complaining about like, oh, I hate winter because you can get frostbite and it's super cold and stuff like that. It doesn't matter about what temperature it is. It matters how you're feeling in that temperature. In winter, I'm just fine. I can snuggle up and get some really nice blankets on me, and it's awesome. And with winter, there's a lot you can put on to make yourself warmer. There's only so much you can take off to make yourself cooler. In summer, eventually you're gonna start peeling skin. What was I gonna say? I just forgot what I was gonna say. I swear I had a topic and then I just lost it. Oh, I might eventually host something on... What's it called? Agio, right? I hate every season, but I hate autumn the least out of all of them. Fair enough. Is it called Agio? Yes! I found it. AGGIE.io. It's a super cool site where you can combine drawings together to make one big drawing. But I I might have that as like a community event where people can go onto the Aggie and draw whatever they want, and then I can go over and put it as my banner. Because I need a new banner eventually. What are your opinions? What do you hold dearest to your heart that others might not agree with? Equality. Which is a very weird thing, because you might say that there's a couple of people who believe in equality. But I hold it nearest dearest to my heart because I'm not a person who judges. Ever. If I judge, then I'm a terrible person. I mean, I judge people after I see them. Like, for example, that person who tried to hack my account's an absolute dumbass, but, yeah, nothing too crazy. But, and others might not agree with, it's a loaded statement, I guess is the best way I can describe it. Like, if I say equality, people are like, oh, well, I don't disagree with you on that. But there's gonna be tiny nuances here and there that are kind of like, oh, I don't agree with that. I believe in a true equality, though. Like, for example, I'm a person who doesn't care if you're a furry or not. Like, don't be an asshole. But there are some people that may be like, oh, I'm not a racist, but I don't really like furries all too much. I'm like, no. I believe in true equality. There is no greater equal than mankind itself, which is the most differential thing in the planet currently. It's like the biggest cobweb of absolute chaos, and finding a medium in which place everybody is equal and on the same plane is the best way to prevent said chaos. It's not making rules because people will break them. It's forgiving other people. It's like, kind of, not like forgiving, how do I describe this? Accepting other people. Because then everyone's on an even plane with each other. If it starts chaos, everybody hates other people because of what they said. If everyone disagrees with each other, then sure, that might not be the best thing. The greatest thing that mankind has is the ability to say, I don't agree with that opinion. Because it's not survival based. We're not living in a we have to survive for our lives scenario. Like, people are watching this live stream right now, which is luckier than a lot of people on the planet. Like, the people who are watching the stream are not in a survival game. They're not trying to survive. Like, trying to find food to survive. Not trying to do this to survive. And the only thing that we have now is that now our brains have adapted to society. The greatest thing we can believe in is equality. If we're not believing in equality, then it's going to ruminate in the chaos. And when it gets to chaos, everybody hates each other for no reason. And that's how war starts. Because there's a lot of times where war just kind of starts because one person disagrees with another person's opinion. And it can just start as easy as that. I want to, like, smooth out one of the crystals on the skull because that's a little rough to toss around. When I'm doing this, it kind of pokes my palm a little bit. But yeah, that's mainly what I believe in. It's just this kind of state of, like, I believe that the best way to get this whole world peace scenario going, and the main thing that I hold near and dear to my heart, is just believing in other people and just accepting other people. Like, and this is gonna be a weird one. Granted, it is a weird one. But just hear me out. I don't care what fucking fetish you have. I don't care what you like. But if you're a pedophile or believe that children should have their age of consent lowered in any way, shape, or form, I'm gonna come over to your house and I'm gonna cap you in the fucking knees, you degenerate. I will kill you. Equality has bounds. I can only believe in an equal so much before I start to get a little antsy with a couple of different things. For example, I'm a person who doesn't care about your race. Do you think that the age of consent should be lowered below 18? I'm sorry, my friend, but you're not a happy person. And I'm not a happy person looking at you. It's like, oh, I'm a person who thinks that this is really cool, or like I believe that Dark Souls 2 is a cool game. I don't agree with your opinion, but I can accept you for it. You hate other people based on their skin color, despite the fact that it's not only a cultural thing, but it's also the fact that it has to do with the literal equator. Fun fact, that's actually a thing, by the way. People's skin tones change depending on the equator. Let's take this pink line, for example, as the equator, or like my thumb as the equator. People are more likely to have, like, more whitish skin across the top part than the middle part, because your skin's adapting to your environments. That's how it always works. That's how evolution works. I'm not a person who's going to be a racist because of like, oh, I hate this person's skin tone because it's different from mine. No, I'm going to be like, it's an equator thing, and also a cultural thing. I'm not going to fucking judge people on that. You're a racist, though. Buddy, oh buddy, do I got some choice words for you. And like I've said before, this has been my main philosophy for the longest time, and I've already said this on stream, but I'll say it again. I accept people who accept other people. I do not accept people who don't accept other people. I don't like racists. I like
We know the minute a tomato is picked, the fresh timer starts. The sooner we get our produce to you,
Smiths?
That's why
Shut the hell up! Anyways, back on topic. Also, we already listened to this guy to Unlost. I apologize for the outburst, but Smiths has provided me with an ad. Smiths, fuck you. Anyways, back to it. It's like, I'm a person who is a very accepting person. I don't accept people who don't accept other people because of something as, like, something as dumb as skin tone. Oh, good heavens, this person is black. Who fucking cares? Did they go and rob your TV, or did they go and kill your puppy? Did they do that? Oh, no? Do you have a valid reason to hate them? No? See what I mean? It's like, have a valid reason to hate a person first. Like, oh god, a person that went over and was like this specific age and this specific gender and this specific thing. I won't hate them because of any of those. I'll hate them if they fucking like kicked Perry. If they kicked Perry, I'm kicking them back. Doesn't matter who you are. Like, I'm a person who believes in true equality. And if you do anything to piss me off, then I'm going to hate you for it. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. I don't care about your skin tone. I don't care about your gender. I don't care about your sexuality. Did you fuck me over in any way? Then fuck you. See? A valid reason to hate Smiths. Yeah, fuck you, Smiths. Fuck you. Ruining my Ruby night. Fuck. God, this world is so filled with hate. But that's the best way I can describe it. The interrupted Moop music time. Exactly. They interrupted it, and now they shall pay the absolute fucking price by getting told off on stream. But it's like, I will never be a person who will hate a person based on something as like small and insignificant as a gender or a race or your fetish or your sexuality or what you believe in. I don't care. I don't care anything about that. Did you delete Fallout 4 off of my Steam account? Did you or did you not? It's like, I will hate you or love you, depending on what you do, but I am completely neutral with the whole human race. For example, I don't believe that Elon Musk is the greatest person, but I don't think that every rich person is a horrible person. Bill Gates, for example. Cool guy. He lives modestly. He lives a very modest life. And that's a person I can respect. But Elon Musk goes around and yerks his gherkin off to the most mundane anime bullshit. And you know what? I feel like I know why Elon Musk is a bit excited for a movie all about women. Because let's be completely frank here, every single one that's been with him is fucking divorced, and I can see a reason why. My hand's starting to hurt from this. I probably shouldn't be touching all the oils, but I think it might just be because I'm stabbing myself with little spines on the back of it. This part's bumpy and it hurt. But I will say it over and over again. I will accept you for anything you are, for anything you will be, and what you will forever be. But if you ever mess me over in a specific way or try to, you're gonna get the shit end of the stick, bud. You're not gonna see the light of day, pal. That person who tried to hack my account, if they sat there and did nothing, I wouldn't have known their existence, and I would have been completely neutral with them. I would have never known they existed. But because they did that, and tried to fuck me over, I put tried in quotation marks because they didn't even attempt. If they tried to put it in quotation, like, if they tried to hack my account, then I hate you. It's as easy as that. I don't care who you are. Did you fuck me over? L. Oh, that must have been backwards. L. Sorry. Every single time I do this, I hope you know it's always backwards. Like, I always think, like, as I'm doing this, it feels like I'm in reverse. It's very weird. Anyways, I think we should move on to some other questions. Let's do a couple more questions, and then it's about to turn 3 in the morning, and then I'll gonna head off for now. Let's get a couple of more questions in. Just more question. Just a little bit more question. You know, my cat has arrived. Let's fucking go. Oh, my cat is staring at me through the door right now. I can see his little eyes. Doing punk. Baby man. The child is here. But, let's get... I will probably have to skip this. It's a really good song, though. It's called Ooh La La by Wunderbar. Can't listen to it, though, because copyright. I'm going to have to clean up the playlist a little bit because of some copyright issues. And I know I played Breakcore as well, which sometimes I can get copyright claimed, but, I don't want to play full big songs. It was mainly just because I wasn't receiving them because I was doing it on the stream playlist, and I wasn't making money off the channel. Now that's something I have to worry about. Animal you wish you could have as a pet, no consequences to you or said animal. I would love it, like... a seal or an axolotl. Axolotls are absolutely adorable and I love them. But seals are also like, they're just like water dogs, is the best way I can describe them. They're just like, they're just fat, blubbery dogs that live in the water. And that's perfect. I just need something that's goofy and silly. That or also like, how do I describe this? This sounds really weird, but a lunar moth. Just to kind of have fluttering around the room ever so slightly. Just gracefully. Nothing that's like, ah! That's not agree in my face or all. Watching the growth of a moth might be cool. Sure. The child. Oh, hi. I want some pets, that's why. Alright, any more questions? I'm about to wrap up stream. We have about 10 minutes. Not a small amount of time, but you know, I got stuff to do. And by that I mean I gotta go play Tears of the Kingdom. Alright now. As much as I would love for Perry to sit on my lap and for me to pet him, it's so hot in here. Swarm of locusts would be a cool pet. Ah yes, to inflict a plague upon my enemies. Now that could be fun. But let me take to check something. Favorite, crab or lobster? I love crab. They are goofy as all fuck. Skip the song. I love crab. They are small, they are cute, and I don't know how to describe it, but they're pretty goofy. They're pretty funky little creatures. But, they're goofy little lads. I don't know, lobsters are fine. I like lobsters. Lobster ravioli is amazing. But I feel like crabs I can kind of look at a little bit more and be like, look at this goofy little dude. Look at this nerd. This lad. What a child. What a crab. Like, that's the best way I can describe it. I nerd bully crabs, but they're cute, so it's good. I'm trying to think of any other questions off the top of my head that I could also answer. That some people have asked me in the past. One who said how many hours do I have on Ultra Kill? How would you defend your home from an invasion of approximately 20,000 Japanese spider crabs? I could defend it well. If they're attacking me, I'm fucked. But if they're just kind of roaming around the house and are just destroying shit, I can absolutely kill some crabs. As fucked as it is to say it, I can probably peel a crab like a banana. So, no competition. If they're trying to, like, actually snip at me if I aggro them, then that might be an issue. If they're specifically heading towards me and trying to kill just me, I might be fucked if I get swarmed. Unless I had, like, unless I was wearing, like, unless I was wearing my big jacket. I have a jacket over there that's big. If I was wearing that, I could probably kick some ass. Just, like, get, like, 2 knives and just go... Stuff like that. For like 40 minutes, just about. If you could instantly master any video game weapon, which would you choose? That implies that I would have to have the weapon, but it would have to be a, Oh, what was I gonna say? I had it in my brain and then I completely forgot. If I could instantly master any video game weapon, which... Does the Islander from TF2 count if I don't kill anybody? Because I would have the... No, I would have to have the Tide Turner or any other shields. No. This is actually a pretty tough one. I'm trying to think of, like, other weapons that I could actually theoretically wield. I want swords that make me move really quickly. That's the kind of ones that I want to, master. Like the Terror Blade or Falling Terraria or something. That might be sick. That implies I would also have to have the weapon in real life. Probably, if anyone remembers the Krauser cutscene from RE4, that's the kind of mastery of knives I want to have. For the point where I have to, like, give people a panic attack whenever a QTE pops up. That kind of shit. My hands are getting so oily because of this skull. It's covered in oil because they made it so that way it's like... Oh my god, I'm rubbing my fingers and it's all accumulating and coagulating. You can use the weapon exactly as it's used in the video game, and I mean like having the weapon IRL. Terrorblade, probably. It depends on also what type of Terrorblade we're talking about. Is it like the beam wouldn't destroy things, but it would cut like flesh and stuff like that? Or is it the type of stuff where if I shoot the Terror Beam, it's gonna destroy like level 3 buildings? Why did I say level 3 buildings? I meant like 3-story buildings. I'm playing too much TF2. Playing too much into it. Probably that, or what was the weapon called? Probably the Fierce Deity Blade from what the hell is it called? Majora's Mask. Where like you swipe with it and it causes like a boomerang projectile to come back and slap your enemy. It's like, dude, Fierce Deity. Ooh, that's such a cool guy. I need to draw the Fierce Deity. I need to drop the Fierce. I need to draw so much. I don't wanna draw. I don't wanna. It'd probably have to be like... It would probably just have to be a sword. I don't want to master guns at all. Because guns need ammo. And you could say, oh, but we're just using guns that have an infinite supply of ammo. It's still a gun. Like, a sword is easier to conceal in any scenario. Guns are harder because they clack. They clink a lot. Alright, anyways, let's get a couple more... Let's get, like, a couple more questions in. Just a smidge of question. And then, we'll get back to it. Well, I'll probably go to play Tears of the Kingdom for a little while more, and then tomorrow will probably be like the long haul of me doing all the side quests in Tears of the Kingdom, because I gotta get to doing all that kind of stuff. But honestly, I'd like to Gravity Hammer from Halo. That's fair. That's honestly fair. Or I can also say the one of the staffs from Elden Ring, because Elden Ring spells are sick. Fucking awesome. They're awesome gamers. Dude. Huh. Pivot slower destructive to gravity hammer. That's fair. That's honestly fair. Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to look at a couple of things. Give me just a second to check a couple things. The Yamano from MC5 or the Musumari from Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. That's fair. The Murusame, or the Murumasa. Ooh, that's such a cool weapon. And it has to be the red glow one, especially. It's not like the Terraria one where it's like, oh, it's a blue blade. It's slightly bigger. It'd have to be the one from Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Sorry, a little bit of fallen hair just came out of my head. Other than that, I will take one more question and then I'm gonna go because me tired. But me gotta do a lot of stuff. So, ask me one more question and you shall receive an answer. This is your time to do it. If there's more than one question, by the way, I'll answer those. But, get your questions in quick. You have approximately, by the end of the song, which is 2 minutes. Go. I'm gonna play with this funny little USB. Fun fact, this thing contains every single one of my videos that I've done for the past, like, couple of years. So, if you ever break into my house, I'd say yoink this, but, what game has your favorite mods? What game has my favorite mods? Probably Binding of Isaac. Makes everything a little easier. Favorite non-gaming activity? Drawing, but I haven't been doing that a lot recently. It's probably one of my favorite ones as well. I would have to find like a creative medium, or just talking with people on Discord and stuff. That's also a good one. Those are all two pretty good ones. So yeah, sorry that just kind of ended off on a blank note. That's pretty much it. Drawing and Game of Sphere mods, Binding of Isaac. Thank you all for joining the stream. This has been wonderful. I might do this again, because this is fun. It's just, I just want to rant my brain for like fucking 2 hours, and that's exactly what I did. It's perfect. Alright, thank you all for joining the stream. And I shall see you people. I shall see you peeps. The people. In the next stream of Tears of the Kingdom. Bye bye. You know, you thought the stream was over, right? You thought that it was actually paused? Sure, it was playing the audio, but you gotta admit that was pretty cool.